All right, so A is 21, B is 27, C is 18. And then after we sub it in, we get this. So remember, by this step, I should only have one unknown. In this case, it's A. So that's what I'm trying to solve for. Okay? If you did your homework for the last 2 days, you will know that I cannot do all this together. I'm going to move this over by subtracting. Move this over by subtracting. What am I doing with this part right here? When I move it over, am I adding? Dividing. That's right. Okay, so I have 21 squared, take away 27 squared, take away 18 squared, I get negative 612. This part, when I multiply it all together, I divide it on the other side, and it's negative 972. Okay, and then to solve for an angle, it means I have to do the inverse. So cosine inverse, 0.6296. And so A equals 51 degrees. Remember, whenever you want to solve for an angle, you have to do the inverse. Okay. So I now know that this is 51 degrees. Okay, now I'm stuck again. Okay, sorry, let me move it up. I solve for an angle. How is that going to help me? What am I trying to find next? Right? Yeah, I'm trying to find the area of the triangle because I'm given 400 meters square. So, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. But, well, if you want to find the area of a triangle, you need base and height. I have the base, but I don't know the height, which is this. Now, can we find the height? Since we're given 51 degrees. Yeah, because now this is a right angle triangle. If I just look at this triangle right here, another hint. When we're given 3 sides, we know to do cosine law. When we're given a right angle triangle, we know to do SOHCAHTOA. So I'm just redrawing this so that you can see it better. Okay, which of the 3 sides do I know in this triangle? I don't know the bottom. It's not 13.5. It's not 13.5 because it's not halfway. I know the hypotenuse, which is 18. And I'm trying to solve for h. So in a triangle like this where you're given 3 sides, if you can just find one of the angle, then it becomes a SOHCAHTOA question. So in this case, opposite, hypotenuse, which one do I do? Opposite, hypotenuse, sine. Yeah. So sine 51 degrees equals opposite over hypotenuse. And when you cross multiply, okay, h is 14 meters, exactly. Okay. And then our final step, because we want to find the area, base times height divided by 2. So my base of the triangle is 27 meters, and height 14. When you divide it all by 2, you get the area to be 189. What's my unit here? Meters square. Good job. Because it's area. Right? So I showed all the work. I did all the math. I expect to get perfect on this question. Did I answer the question? No. Yeah. So do I have enough fertilizer? Yeah. And how many times can I fertilize? 1 bag of fertilizer. I need it for 100. My yard is 189, and I have 400 meter square worth of fertilizer, so I can roughly cover it twice. So yes, Ryan has enough fertilizer to cover his yard twice. So he has more than enough. Okay, so again, make sure you read the question carefully. After you finish the question, read it one more time. So don't just read the question at the beginning of the question. After you finish everything, read it again. Make sure you didn't miss any parts. Okay, because you did all this hard work, but at the end, you don't want to lose a silly mark because you didn't make a conclusion. You didn't answer the question. Okay. So as I was saying, in the first one we did SOHCAHTOA and then sine law. The second question we did cosine law and then SOHCAHTOA. So you see how every word problem, it could be either or and. So a lot of times you would actually use all three in a word problem. Okay. Any question on today's lesson? Okay, so on the back, these are your practice questions. Try these out. Work with a partner. I'm right here if you have questions, and then we can take these up towards the end of class or tomorrow beginning of class. Okay.